What is going on, YouTube? My name is Tyler Conley, aka Splash City, and today I'm bringing you another installment of Clash with Splash. This one's going to be just a little bit different. Okay, so on your screen, you can see 30 to 20, the biggest COC comes out on top with yet another perfect war. But I'm not going to show you a successful attack like I've been doing. I messed up so bad in my attack. I blamed it on my iPad, but when it comes down to it, the attacker, when they mess up, they have to take the responsibility. It doesn't matter if you disconnect or just don't drop your troops in the right positions. You lose the attack, you messed it up, it's your responsibility. Thank goodness that we still had a lot of attacks to go, and we really knew that we were going to 3-star all of the bases because they laid out 4 Town Hall 8s, and they were super outmatched in this war. So we were very lucky, and I probably wouldn't have went for this attack knowing that we would potentially lose the war. So I got a little ballsy with it, and I'm going to show you how I got ballsy with it. So we're going to go ahead and replay this attack right here. So just real quick, I'm going to pause it. 25 Valkyries is what I had, with Clan Castle Max Wizards, my King, 3 Rage, a Poison Spell, and a Haste Spell, and I completely messed this thing up. First off, I deploy my Valkyries at the bottom, which is not a bad thing, but they split into these groups, and I did not expect that they would split into these groups. Let me just start by that. I didn't expect for them to go the ways that they did. But they did, and I couldn't control it after that. So I saw the middle Valkyries, and they were pushing, so I was going to try to see if they could stay alive by themselves, but that rage was just terrible. Got barely any of my Valkyries. It did nothing. So the Max Wizards are coming in, and they are just getting shredded like crazy. And those Valkyries in the middle are just already down. This was looking so bad, I had no idea what to do. Another rage spell coming in for no reason. The haste coming in, just try to get those Valkyries to get some extra percentage. Because this was a 1-star, there was no way I was getting around it. This was just overall a bad attack. So guys, if you are watching this and you are seeing all of this unfold, please don't do what I did. I panicked. I didn't know what to do after my attack was already kind of screwed up. And there's ways that I could have improved on this attack. First off, let's just get right back into the same battle. And let me show you what I should have done. So, coming down here, deploying them in two groups, that was fine. But once I saw that these middle troops were going that way, I should have dropped the rage right there. Send those in, probably drop it to where the circle was hitting both of the walls to get them through. That probably would have first off helped me, but I should have deployed my Clan Castle Wizards again right behind those Valkyries to already have them in play so that they could start going at that Clan Castle Dragon, and it would have kept a lot of my Valkyries still up because that dragon just went straight through them. Second off, the rage that I put onto this left side, I should, if I was going to still drop that rage, I should have dropped that thing after they had cleared some of those side buildings to possibly move them inward. But really, if I would have thought about this more, I would not have used that rage spell. So I would have probably kept all of my Valkyries trying to still push for that middle to at least secure a 2-star. That would have been so much better. Would have left me with so much more room, especially because there were 3 different Teslas that were all smashing all of my troops. And knowing that, and knowing that that middle push was so much more important in this one rather than my last attack, I should have done it that way. As well, I probably should have deployed my King right behind them to as well further push in the middle. Overall, there's so many different ways that I could have improved this attack. So if you are watching this, I really hope that you're getting a laugh out of this, because I know that some of my clanmates did. As well, me looking back, I laughed a little bit out of it, but now I really want to improve on my attacks. So if you're learning anything by this, make your Valkyries go in the middle because that's where their base is, and that's usually where the heart of their defense is. If you can clear out that middle, you should be able to get those side buildings. Second off, make sure your clan castle troops are taking down whatever you intend them to take down. So my wizards were supposed to take down that dragon, and they didn't. I mean, they did, but they didn't do it the way that I wanted to. They first had all of those Valkyries just destroying my base. But third and final, make your game time decisions a lot smarter than what you saw me do. I panicked so bad, and there was just really no recovery behind it. So as I'm wrapping up this video, we do have another war already started up. And this one's going to be a little bit closer. We should still be able to pull out the win because I don't believe that this Town Hall 10 will be able to even pick up 2 stars on our number 1. So as long as we can get everything else throughout the base, we are a little bit overmatched because there are an abundance of Town Hall 8s. But let's just go ahead and check them out. So we have this Town Hall 10. It's looking kind of nice. I think that our number 1 should be able to handle that pretty well, as well as this one. This one's going to be a lot tougher because I know that the number 1 likes to attack from air, and because of these, that is just a really, really tough defense. So I'm not really sure how he's going to do it, but I believe in my number 1. I believe in my clanmates. I think that we can all pull out 3 stars in these, even when we're outmatched and outgunned. Here's the number 3. That's where I'm going to be starting to come in. This should be a decent attack. I think I'm going to attack from air. That's a really close to maxed out base. Both of these honestly are, as the number 4 is coming in with a pretty solid lineup as well. Here's the number 5. They're still looking pretty difficult. We may have to hog these bases because they're looking more and more difficult as we're going through, and I think that we're getting matched a lot better than we have been for the last couple wars. So this is going to be a challenge to our perfect war streak. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the little twist on this one. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So again, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because I got some great content coming your way. As well, I want you to comment, just like I said last video. I want you to comment what you think the outcome of the war is going to be, and if you guess it completely correct, then I'm going to try to think of a prize for you, like us donating your clan max troops, letting you come into our clan and war with us for a couple times. I think that's a pretty fair thing that I'm throwing out, so I really hope you enjoy it. Drop a like, drop a sub, and as always, YouTube will splash you later.